How's it going, guys? I'm your host, Rising Oblivion. Today, we're going to be talking about some exciting news in regards to Persona. So, if you guys did not know, they had the PlayStation Rewards for 2020, Japan, Asia, with Persona 5 Royal getting the partnered reward. It's the people at ATLUS's P Studio development team actually talking about this celebration and what this might mean for next year, the 2021 year being the 25th anniversary of the Persona series. Some of the producers are talking and teasing the fact that they might be doing some extra cool things for next year, it being the 25th anniversary. Not only that did they receive this award, but this is the PlayStation award that they've received 5 years consecutive. So that's pretty interesting. Just for Persona 5, they have received 5 consecutive years of rewards. I'm guessing a lot of this has to do with Persona 5, then Royal, then we have something like Scramble, so there's a lot of different iterations that it can win rewards for. And this is the little statement that they actually said here. As of next year, being the 25th anniversary of the Persona series, we have many exciting plans which we hope you will all enjoy. So what does this mean exactly? What might we end up seeing? So this is just Persona related. They're talking specifically just about the Persona series. So SMT has its own things going on, and it is focusing more on P Studios itself. So we're talking about Persona 3, 4, and 5 more than likely, because considering that the P Studios people weren't technically the first two Persona games, so we might not see stuff from the first two, but we might end up seeing a lot more from Persona 3, 4, and 5. However, I would like to see some of the older Persona games happening, like Persona 1, like Persona 2. They're so old, and I feel like a lot of times they end up being forgotten because they really are the staple of the series and how it ended up becoming what it was today. But we might see more things like ports, like remasters, like games being brought over, bundled over to other consoles and stuff like that. We have not seen really any super big in terms of actual porting happening to consoles yet. We have seen something like Persona 4 Golden brought to Steam, but we really haven't seen a lot of ports brought to console just yet. The first thing really is going to be SMT3 brought to the Switch and the PS4, so that's the real first thing we're kind of seeing from ATLUS in terms of, I guess, ports you could say, but nothing really Persona related has been brought over or been ported, unless you would consider something like Persona 5 Scramble, but that was initially already thought up, and when it was releasing, they wanted it to happen on the Switch, so it's not really a port or any means. So in terms of ports, we really don't have a lot going on here for the Persona series. If I was a betting man, I would assume that they're going to be focusing more on the main trilogy, Persona 3, 4, and 5. Now, I know a lot of people out there want that Persona 5 on Switch. However, I don't think that's something that we actually want. I think that's something a lot of Switch users want in particular, but in terms of the entire fan base, I think a lot of people are also wanting things like Persona 4 Golden on the PS4 or Persona 4 Golden on the Switch, which I think would be a little bit easier in terms of actual like technology power. I think that would be a little bit easier than something like Persona 5 Royal, or seeing something like Persona 3 make it to the PC, something like Steam. I think that would be really exciting, and I hope we end up seeing something like that. I know it's super far-fetched to expect something like a bundle where they bundle a lot of the games together. Seeing something like Persona 5 Royal on PC could work as well, so who knows? We might see them branch out, we might see them try some different things here, but either way, it sounds like 2021 is going to be a really, really exciting year for Persona fans. Typically, they try to amp up things for the anniversaries, and the fact that they're even talking about it just goes to show how much more they really seem to be kind of paying attention to the Persona series right now, even with how big the series overall has been, getting. So it says here that they mentioned something in 2019 when he said that the team was carefully setting plans to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Persona in 2021. So this isn't something they've only been paying attention to for 2020. It's something they've also been paying attention to in 2019 as well. They have been setting things up for quite a while. Wanda, which is the guy behind the P Studios, talking about plans for the series in 2019, starting with a concert which would turn out to be mainly Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5 Scramble, the Phantom Strikers. So they had the Persona Super Live in 2019, which took place in April. However, it turns out they plans to have some more during the 2020 year, towards this year. But however, it ended up not coming into fruition because of things like COVID. But I'd like to end this video off here with the actual people behind the developers here talking about this and talking about the game. I have the audio on. I'll be kind of quiet during this. I might pause at certain points. I think I'm going to mute the audio for the actual like songs that play, but this is them actually getting the reward, and it's actually pretty interesting, and you're going to hear the actual developers talk during this, and I think it's pretty cool. So this is the actual PlayStation partnered reward happening right here on stage, so hope you guys enjoy this. Try and stay quiet. Yeah, I think this is the bit I'll play a little bit of the audio, but not a lot. Okay, but yeah. So overall, they're just showing the game, Persona 5 Royal in particular. You see there's a lot of Katsumi stuff going on here, which I guess makes sense. She's the, you know, main addition, I guess you could say, to something like Persona 5 Royal. But it talks about how they're basically winning the reward, which is really cool. And I'd like to also add that Persona 4 Golden's also up for Game of the Year as well. So there's a lot of stuff happening Persona-wise, which is pretty cool.
歪んだ欲望を持つ大人たちに、その改心を求めるべく挑むんですね。ザ・ロイヤルでは魅力的な新キャラクターや新システム、前作にはなかった3学期も描かれ、より濃密で痛快な怪盗ライフが実現しました。ロールプレイングゲーム「ペルソナ5ザ・ロイヤル」は2019年10月31日に発売。根強い人気を誇るシリーズの最新作はもちろんその大きな期待に応えパートナーアワード受賞となりました。はい、まあ独特の世界観ですけれども3学期追加っていう。もうでも本当に
The third semester, man.
もう人生の一本に選ぶ人もたくさんいたぐらいなので、それがロイヤルになって帰ってきたらもうやらないという選択肢はなかったでしょう。
So this is ATLUS. This is ATLUS themselves, P Studios more specific, actually talking about the game and how excited they are for 2021.
なんとですね、このペルソナ5関連、このプレイステーションアワードにおいて5年連続で受賞をいただいているということで、非常に素晴らしく光栄なことだと思っております。また来年、ペルソナ25周年ということで、皆さんと一緒に盛り上がれるよういろいろ施策を考えておりますので、ペルソナシリーズ今後ともどうぞよろしくお願いします。こちらどうもありがとうございました。
And for the most part, that's pretty much it. They go on to still talk a little bit more about the game in general. I don't want to steal too much for this video because copyright, DMCA sort of stuff going on there. But for the most part, that's what they talk about. And it looks like we're going to have an exciting year ahead of us, guys, in 2021. Just in general for the Persona series. I don't like doing a lot of these types of videos, but I think this is one that we really need to hear about considering how important it is for that 25th year anniversary. We're going to be seeing some cool stuff, guys. Like, comment, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.